Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Crystal Healer 7. I'm here with the wonderful Deedra Levy of so excited to have you here. She is an amazing artist and creative who creates bags just like this bag that I have for my tarot for crystals, and she also works with crystals. So Deedra, tell us about yourself.
Well, where to start, I guess. We'll start with the creative aspect of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess. Okay. Well, I come, I guess, from a long line of artists. As far back as like my great grandfather, so probably farther back than that. I don't know. It's just always been something that I've done. It's not something that I just picked up. It's just kind of who I am, I guess. So it's just, it's what makes me me, I suppose.
Yeah, and you create some beautiful watercolor, you do embroidery, you do all kinds of different mixed media kind of stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about your crystal journey and what attracts you to crystals and what you do with them over the last couple of years?
Sure. So crystals have kind of always been in my life. My mom was always into them, so I've always been around them. My mom was always into clear quartz. We always had clear quartz around the house. And I'm also a big fan of clear quartz, Lemurian quartz. I mean, generally I like them all, but I've sort of got a special affinity for those ones. I find that for me, crystals help me with calming and with anxiety, and most specifically for me, the areas that I find crystals to be helpful in my life is during dream time. Like especially when I bring a new crystal into the house, not all of them, but some of them, special ones, will just I'll put them beside my bed, and the dreams that I have that night are totally out of this world and real, and I find that I draw so much insight from them.
Right. You're a big crystal dream journaler. You take a crystal to bed and you journal in the morning, and you usually send me these text messages with all these very vivid dreams. And you find that crystals trigger different kinds of dreams for you? Like, what would you say? Aquamarine. What kind of dream would an aquamarine bring for you?
You know what? I don't find a lot in terms of aquamarine, in terms of dreams. For me, oddly enough, it's Lemurian crystals.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are the ones that just all of a sudden, it just opens things up like crazy, and it feels hyper realistic, and like I can see and hear and feel, and everything is just so real. But the funny thing is, it happens for one night. The one night that I bring them home, their first night with me, is when all of the insight comes to me. And then, they serve their other purposes. Like they're there for, calming me and whatever in the nights preceding that, or following that. But it's just that one night I get all of this insight dropped to me the first night.
Wow. So you get your big crystal download, and then it's done.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I get really excited hoping that the next night it's going to do the same thing, but it's always just their first night when they come home with me that I get.
Yeah. So can you tell us what your 3 favorite crystals are and why?
Yeah. So this guy.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. He's really, really special to me. The night that I brought this one home, I had really, really cool mermaid dreams, and it was like nothing short of amazing. So this guy he's my ultimate favorite. Okay, and then I've got my angel aura quartz, which I also really, really love. I love how it brings in the elements and everything. And then the one that I'm wearing is also really special to me. I was just walking in the forest one day, probably around 2 years ago, and it was around here up in the Barrie area. And
I thought you're wearing Aura Light 23.
Yeah, Aura Light 23. So I was walking through the forest, and there's never anything special in terms of rocks here. I've never seen anything special in my life. So I'm walking through the forest, and it is like quite a magical forest, and I love it in there. But I thought it'd be really cool to find a charged crystal. And I am not kidding. The moment I thought that, I looked down to the ground, and this Auralite 23 was at my feet, just out of nowhere. So I took it home, and I turned it into a necklace.
Well, it's super gorgeous.
Thank
So,
you.
Deedra, please share with us like some of the if you do have some of the bags that you make, and share with us a little bit about the importance of properly caring for your crystals and placing them and organizing them, and how bags are so helpful.
Yeah, sure. So obviously organizing your crystals properly is good, because you don't want all of their energies to get all confused and mixed together. And you also want to protect them. Some of them are pretty soft, and like others are more abrasive. So you want to sort of separate them in terms of that to protect each individual crystal. And then sometimes you also just want to carry them with you for specific purposes throughout the day. Like if you need productivity, or if you need calming from your anxiety. I tend to suffer from anxiety sometimes.
So can you hold one of your bags up to the camera?
Yeah. Okay. So I've done a few of these little crystal pouches lately.
Oh, I love that one. Believe in me.
And then.
Oh, I love it. It's so cute.
Thank you. And then I've made some cute little keychain type ones that you can keep on you as well.
Your panel of experts love it.
So I want to like play on words with the crystals and stuff.
So when it comes to finding inspiration and creativity, what crystal really gives you the most creativity you find for you?
I tend to find that the angel aura quartz helps me with that. I have it by my side for that reason, and that one tends to help me a lot with my creativity.
Oh, that's really amazing. I really love your stuff. I have my tarot bags. I have 2 tarot bags by Deedra. She's so wonderful. If you're interested in learning more about what she does and checking out her Instagram, the link is going to be available in the email underneath this video. Thank you so much, Deedra, for taking the time to say hello to us and joining the Crystal Healer Summit. And we'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.